Everybody. Hello, 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 and welcome to my stream, this very stream where I am caffeinated! Yeah, baby! Oh, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally arrived. The moment of caffeine has entered our system. It's finally here. The time has arrived. The time is now. It's here. I have had caffeine. My addiction is reinvigorated. I think that's the right word. Might have used the wrong one, but I'm gonna stick with it because I am confident today, and I already drank this entire huge glass of mocha that I had, and I am energized, and I am ready for straight, baby. Actually, no, I was like, I'm about to go back to my usual speech, but I'll resume what I was doing. I'm Little Red in case you're new here and or forgot the name of this caffeinated channel that you clicked on. And I hope your day's gone well. I hope your week's gone well. And if not, I hope this caffeinated stream of mine will turn it all around for you. That's what we're all about, baby. That's what it's all about. Improv Story Monday. Whoa! Let's go! Yeah! 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 I lost it. It's gone. It's faded. I had it and no, it just kind of went out the door to the great beyond. Wow. Look at it go. All the way over there. Wow. Truly is beautiful. Something of amazement, of grand amazement. I don't know what I'm saying. I did that bit and it kind of shut my entire brain off a little bit, I think. I don't know. Oh, look, ads. We have ads now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to stream. Sorry, we have to do a bit of an ad break real quick. But, yeah. Today, if you can't tell already, I am caffeinated. Rachel, grandeur. What is that? I'm assuming that means large in some language. Welcome, Rachel Navarro. Actually, look what grandeur means. Grandeur. Is it English? I don't know my own language. Oh, apparently it's French. Well, it means greatness in French, actually. Mentioning grandeur. Oh, what do you know? It has multiple meanings. I'm learning about grandeur. Thank you, Rachel Navarro, for teaching me about this. And, welcome to stream. That was a bit of a voice crack. I'm gonna ignore that. Our ad's over. Can anyone on that side confirm? We still have ads? I wasn't paying attention. I lost track looking at the grandeur. It happens. It's a common occurrence. I think ads are over. I think we can safely say ads are over. But today I am excited. I am looking forward to this Improv Story Monday. I'm going back to my roots a little bit with these improv stories. Because as of late, I feel like they become less improv and more story. I feel like, if that makes any sense. It just feels like I prepare them a little bit beforehand. I mean, it's still prepared a bit. I still have some bits prepared. But maybe less than before. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm excited, though. I'm looking forward to it. Can you tell I'm energized? Can you tell that the energy is flowing through my system? Like pipes in a house. Unclogged. Just flowing. It's all the flowage. There's so much flowage. The flow is flowing. We got flowage up in here. Oh boy. I love my flowage. I don't know what I'm doing. I got small flowage. I'm just a ramble. I think, anyway, as I was saying, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. I think it'll definitely be a really fun one. So I think I don't really have any news other than the fact that I'm caffeinated now, which is always a plus, always great. We always love to see it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have anything else. School's doing good. Everything's good. Life's good. Everything's good. So without further ado, I think we get right into the story. So I will just dim the lights here. Wow, what you look at that? The lights are dimmed. Maybe a little too damage. Got too much damage in here. I got too much damage. We need less damage. That's the thing I'm noticing. Flowage, damage. I'm just having edge at the end of things. It's fun though. I'm enjoying it. Okay, let's get into the story. So, this story of mine starts like any other usual story. It starts at my house. I'm sitting in my house. I'm doing the daily crossword in the newspaper. I'm one of the few people who actually do the newspaper in my town anymore, but I'm doing it. I enjoy it. And I'm doing it, and then I suddenly get like a loud knock on the front door. Hello? Is anyone in there? Hold on a moment, I'll be with you. I gotta figure out a 4-letter word that starts with F and ends with R. It's the word for. You're a genius. I like your thinking. Hold on, I'll be right there sooner rather than later now. You help me with that crossword, that's a big deal. And I walked over and opened the door, and there was a man, and there were 2 men standing there. One who was just standing there silently and kind of ominously, And the other man was like, "Oh, hello, good sir. How are you doing today?" "Oh, I'm doing just fine. Thank you for the 4-letter word, by the way. That's just 4. I think it's pretty uncreative, but so clever at the same time." "Yes, I do agree. Now listen, you wouldn't have to be war veteran pig, would you?" "Are you the tax collector?" No, don't worry, dear sir. You don't have to worry about your taxes." Oh, okay, yeah, right. Sorry about that. I getting a little late. I've been trying to get it in, but it's just been delayed. Anyway, what are you gonna say? "Oh, I just happened to hear about you, and I'm from off in a distant land. You can tell from the accent." "Oh, most certainly, sir. But listen, I have a bit of a proposition for you. I hear you like to help people." "Well, yes, I do enjoy helping, and I often do help people. It kind of comes at me, and I just kind of go with the flow at this point. I used to be opposed to it all the time, but now it's happened so much, I might as well enjoy it." "Oh, what's a wonderful view on life." Exactly. Sorry, what's your name exactly? Mr. Buttons, you can call me that. And this is my companion over here, Mr. Fist. Mr. Fist! Ah! The name fits. You gonna say anything, or you just, stand there? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with the letter on that one and stop talking to you because you're freaking me out. You're also freakishly tall. Like, my gosh, you are a tall man. Wow. That's honestly impressive. I'm impressed. Yeah. So anyway, Mr. Buttons, how can I help you exactly with whatever problems you have Well, listen, sir, it's not exactly a problem. But yes, it's a bit of a problem. We have a bit of an issue. You see, often in one of those distant lands, I'm a traveler of sorts. I stumbled upon a jungle, and quite a mysterious jungle, I might add. And I had never quite been in a jungle, but I know you're a war veteran and that you've had plenty of experience in mysterious places and may know your way around them. So I think that you could potentially help us navigate us through this jungle. You want my help to navigate through a jungle? I mean, can't you have Mr. Fist over here do it? Oh, yes, I absolutely could, but as the name implies, he tends to use his fist a lot, and so that can cause more harm than necessary when exploring. That's a good point. Okay. Let me get this straight. You're asking me if I want to go out on a jungle, in the mysterious jungle, in search of treasure. Any kind of treasure. Jungles are full of treasure. You never know. It could be out there. We're going into the jungle to potentially find like a temple or something full of treasure. Well, I never said temple, but yes, potentially. We're having an Indiana Jones adventure. An Indiana who? Indiana Jones. Hold on. I'll get my whip. I'm sorry, so you own a whip? Yes, I do. Of course I own a whip. Who doesn't own a whip these days? Oh, I gotta get my little hat as well. Oh, okay, I'm ready. Why are you sitting? I fell on the way back, so I just kind of landed like this. And so I thought I'd just sit like this to pretend like it was on purpose and hope they didn't notice or ask. But now I'm kind of, I'm a bit of a fool myself, so I'll stand up. Yes, please do, sir. Okay. So we're going out to the jungle on an Indiana Jones adventure? Yes. Oh, you couldn't have made my day happier, Mr. Buttons. And you too, Mr. Fist. You made a little, you're still scary, but you're not gonna ruin my good moment. It's not gonna happen. No, you may freak me out, but I'm gonna stop looking at you. It's ruining it. It really is. Sorry about that, bud. So jungle. Wait, how do we get to this jungle? Well, we have to take a boat. You see, a boat, right? Of course, a boat. Now, do you know exactly where the island is going to be? Well, I mean, you live on this. You know about this planet, right? Of course, I know about this planet. We're all on a bunch of islands, and those islands are on the backs of giant two-headed sea turtles who are conjoined lovers at birth. At least that's the story we've been told. I think they're conjoined lovers at birth. I know they're two-headed sea turtles. I know that much. And we named ours Harry and Sally. Why those names? Someone will get the reference. Who are you talking to? Oh, nobody. I'm not talking to anybody. You're looking straight ahead at that one wall. It's like a fourth wall. You're looking at it right there. Right. Sorry. Back on track. Okay. So we have to go to the jungle through a boat where there could be dangers. An Indiana Jones adventure. For last time. Yes. I'm ready to go. Let's get out of here. Oh, Mr. War Veteran, it's this way. I knew that. Don't you worry. Do you think you knew that, Mr. Fist? Neither did I. And so, off on an exciting adventure. We traveled for miles and days. It all seemed far more exciting in the movie. The actual travel of it was quite boring. And we took a long time on the boat. It was quite a journey. We brought some cars along the way, but they kind of blew away, so we had to come up with other games. I spy with my little eye A wave. So that's one. No. That's one. No. That one. No. That one. No. That one. No. That one. No. We passed it. And it stayed like that for the entire 20 hours. The game ended at a stalemate, a tie. None of us could have won. It was 0-0. It was truly quite the game. So, eventually, we did manage to arrive at the jungle. And I saw it right before me. And it was a bit of a beach. It wasn't quite jungly, but as soon as we kind of got more into the shrubbery of it all, I noticed that we were most certainly in a jungle now. And there was deep, dark forest surrounding us. I didn't know what to think, but I've never been in a jungle before. I was like, okay. So first step of being in the jungle is we gotta find out where we're going. Are we just wandering here? Do we have any idea where this temple may be? Hey, you, boat driver! Eh, what? Do you know where the temple, any mysterious temple could be? Oh yeah, it's just north. Just keep heading north and you'll eventually find the mysterious temple. Really? It's just called the Mysterious Temple? Yes, it's just called the Mysterious Temple. Who named this? Hey, don't ask me. I just know what it's called. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Okay. We head north to the mysterious temple that is named Mysterious Temple. Very uncreative, I might say. Yes. There we go. We traveled, moving through the thicket, and occasionally just slapping bugs on our faces. Because it was nice. Occasionally you hear like a little bit of a monkey or something. But the travel on the first day was all around very simple and very peaceful. We brought some snacks along with us. And that was only until nighttime where we realized that it got very, very quiet. Almost eerily quiet. And it felt like the entire jungle was sitting there watching us. We tried to lay down and get some sleep, but it kind of just lay with us just... Did you hear that? No, what was it? I thought I heard like a twig break. Mr. Fist, did you notice anything? I can't quite tell if he's sleeping with his eyes open or if he's just sitting there completely still. Is he dead? Is his heart beating? Let me go check. No, he's alive. He's breathing. His heart's beating. He's got a pulse. But he's just sitting there. Where did you find this guy exactly, Mr. Buttons? Oh, I don't quite remember. I found him. He said he was an ex-mercenary of some sort. Had some shady dealings of some kind or something. I don't quite remember, but he's my fellow companion and has been with me this entire time. Right. Of course. Well, I'm gonna try and get some sleep, and hopefully that nothing comes at us in the middle of the night. Yes, hopefully, sir. So I lay down and closed my eyes. And woke back up in the morning to once again the peaceful sound of just birds. Though also, I woke up to a very not so peaceful sound of Mr. Buttons just... Mr. Wolf-Headed Pig! Mr. Wolf-Headed Pig! You have a problem. Oh, what? It's like early in the morning. Can't wait a little bit. No, cannot wait, sir. You see, I believe something has come into our stash in the middle of the night. Monkeys, I would presume. Mr. Fist, in my mind, I noticed that he was sleeping. How can you tell? Ah, yeah, he blinked. He's awake now. Yeah, that's a sign. Yes, but see, he was sleeping last night, so we didn't notice. None of us noticed, in fact, that the monkeys came down and stole all our rations away. Hey. Alright, okay. That's a bit of a setback, but, I'm sure we can climb some trees and find some fruit. That'll work. Right, you of us, Wolverine and Pig. You are always the adventurer. You know exactly what to do. We wandered around and then tried to climb. I saw some fruit up a tree. Like, okay, this is a local tree. Let's try and climb it. Why wouldn't it be local? Well, I don't know. I'm trying to look for fruit. My sentences aren't sentencing when I am looking for fruit. This is survival. Now let's start climbing. I think everything looks good up here. Toss it down. Okay. Oh God. Ah! Mr. Wolverine Pig. Are you quite alright? I'm fine. I sustained worse injuries. How's the fruit? Crushed, Mr. Wolverine Pig. Oh, that's fantastic. So happy to hear it. Why do you keep on moving your eye patch, Mr. Wolverine Pig? I can't quite tell which one of my eyes are bruised, so I want to try and cover it up to seem more cool. But also, I think it's both eyes. I think I have two semi-black eyes. It's not good. Oh, Mr. Wolverine Pig, that's most certainly not good. Well, you know, I don't think things can get much worse from here, honestly. Let's hope not. As we continue to head north, but I think it was north. I'm kind of really hoping at this point, but it could be south. I don't know. We began to notice that there seemed to be a bit of rain. And there wasn't much rain. We're in the middle of a jungle. Rain is expected, you know? It's like, it was a very gentle and pleasant rain. It was nice. We kind of opened our mouth, had some of the rainwater. I know we're not usually meant to do that. But you know, I was like, oh, this is nice. This is nice rain. Wow. I like this rain. Oh, like, it's a nice sprinkle. We're crushed fruit bits. We're heading north. Everything's going just fine. And then, as we continue to head north, Mr. Wolverine Pig. Yeah? You think we should camp early tonight? Oh, what makes you say that? Well, you see, ahead of us, there seems to be of a darker clouds. So I feel like it would be, you know, more rainy. Oh, don't worry. This is a rainforest. I mean, no, it's not a rainforest. It's a jungle. Rain doesn't get that bad in a jungle like it's bad in a rainforest. But we'll be fine. The darker clouds ahead will probably have passed by the time we reach them. What did you say about us not getting past the dark clouds? What? I said, what about the clouds, did you say? I can't hear you over the pouring rain. We gotta find some kind of shelter. I made a huge mistake. We should have camped earlier. What? We should have camped. You know what? Let's find shelter. Gotta find shelter. Come on. Come on. Okay, we gotta find the shelter. Okay. Over here. There's shelter over here. Mr. Wolverine Pig, what do you say? shelter over this way. Follow me. I'm gonna follow you, Mr. Woman and Pig. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm trusting you. Great. Mr. Fish, are you coming? Mr. Mr. Fish? Mr. Fish? Mr. Fish, I really recommend you get into this cave. I'll wait for the money. And as we slipped into the cave, we felt the sound of the pouring rain start to fade into the background a little more. It was still a torrential downpour, don't get me wrong. It was absolutely terrible. Like, my God, it was bad. It was... I've never quite encountered anything like it before. But I had faith, you know. I had faith that even though this seemed terrible right now, eventually we'd get better. And so we realized we kind of were stuck here for the night. At least until it's all passed over. And so... Yeah, okay, guys. Maybe just like set up camp in here. You know, we can look more for the mysterious temple come morning. So Woman and Pig? Yes? I think we might have found the mysterious temple. I'm sorry, what? We found the mysterious temple. Whatever makes you say that? We're in the mysterious temple, Mr. Woman and Pig. Oh my gosh, we are. And as I looked around, I quickly noticed the fact that we are absolutely in the middle of a temple. Let's go further in. Let's see if there are any treasures. As we went further in, we've heard the sound of the rain start to fade out into the background more until it was completely gone. And we traveled in there and traveled. And down dark tunnels and winding passages, Mr. Fisk grabbed a torch and somehow lit the torch with his bare hands. I don't know how he did that. I'm honestly even more terrified of the man now than I was before. But as we continued to wander, we eventually saw it. It looked like some kind of glowy little crack in the wall. And Mr. Button just, oh, Mr. Woman and Pig, do you see what I see? Yes, Mr. Button, I do. There's a glowy crack in the wall, and therefore the glow on the other side must be treasure. My thoughts exactly, Mr. Woman and Pig. Must find out a way to, you know, clear this. Maybe we try and pry open this wall a little bit. Maybe there's a secret door. Yes, maybe. We'll try that. I'll look around for a button of some kind. Okay. Okay, there's nothing over here, nothing over there. And Mr. Fist, who was just kind of standing there ominously, set down the torch, walked over, picked up Mr. Button, set him aside, and just went with his fist and punched straight through the wall. And the wall caved in entirely and just gave way to a passage. And he just turned to look at us, just clear. Oh, you talk? I didn't even know. I was trying to think you're like a mute or something, or like deaf maybe. But no, you actually talk. You understand what we're saying, and you can speak. Oh, I guess you don't understand. Do you understand what we're saying? Yeah, I did. I don't know why I expect a response. It's a very Mr. Fist kind of thing to do. Okay. So, into the cave we go. down through this little crack, and then we noticed something. As soon as we stepped in there, we were not met with more treasure, more gold, more anything. No, we found ourselves standing in the middle of another jungle. This one in the temple. It was like an underground jungle. And I didn't know what to think of it. Neither did Mr. Buttons. He was completely puzzled. Mr. Button? Yes, Mr. Warhead and Pig. Are we in the middle of a jungle right now? It appears so. Oh. I'm glad I wasn't hallucinating. I went further in and seemed like more little temple things. Like, this was originally a place. There seemed to be like an artificial sun and everything. I didn't understand it. And it made no sense. But off in the distance, we could very faintly see some treasure. And like the glitters of gold atop this large pedestal. Huge heaps of gold. And we immediately started to run over there. Even though this might be this artificial jungle down here, there's still gold. It's a miracle. And so we started to run up. But then Mr. Fish put his hand right in front of us and stopped us both. Mr. Fish, what are you doing? Where's this goal right there? Yes, please, we'll just go. And he just stood there silently and just staring, looking around. And we noticed something then. It had gone completely quiet. And as we sat there, we heard some noises start up again. Did you hear that? Yes, Mr. War Veteran Pig. I most certainly did. We are not alone. Oh, really? What could have possibly ever caused you to piece that together? I would have never guessed that. Oh, I was close. Okay. I say we just sneak up to the gold and hope that whatever is guarding it. Nope, I'm backing up. Backing up. I'll leave the gold. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm leaving the gold. Mr. Wobbit and Big, how could you? Even with monsters about, I took you more for a man. You must go for the gold, no matter what. And he charged it ahead. And Mr. Buttons, no, stop, don't do it. And everything went quiet. And suddenly, as he stood up there on the pedestal, and he said, "See, Mr. War Veteran Pig, the gold is ours!" And out of the blue, some beast, I couldn't quite tell what it was, lunged at him and pulled him aside and ripped him off the pedestal and dragged him into the jungle. You could hear his screams very faintly off in the distance as it carried him away. And then all the sounds started back up again, like as if nothing had happened. Mr. Fish? Do you want the gold at all? No. Mr. Button saved my life. You must go rescue him, even though he may be greedy. I'm eternally stumped. And what the prowling monster's about? I am Mr. Fist. I have met no beast who can best me, and I shall not now. Right, of course, of course. Let's go then. We started to walk through the jungle, and we noticed something. As we walked, we saw the creatures. They were like weird lion creatures and seemed like kind of like dinosaur-esque beings. I couldn't quite tell what they were. But whatever they were stalking about. They were wandering. They were looking around. They were trying to find us. And as we hopped around the corner, but we noticed something. We noticed something. They, despite roaring all the time, didn't seem to care about us. They were like looking at us, but they didn't seem to care. And we eventually found Mr. Button, who's sitting there in a little nest. Like what looks like a nest, like a feeding den nest area. And it just, the sound of the beasts kind of died down a little bit as they were in the background now. And he just looked at us. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Here, I managed to find some gold pieces. We can escape with them. Mr. Buttons, don't you see these guys are guarding this gold? You take those gold pieces and we're going to be hunted for the rest of our lives by these creatures. We gotta put it back. What do you mean we gotta put it back? This is gold, Mr. Wolf and Pig. Gold! Mr. Buttons, I understand that it's gold. Please. There's such a thing as knowing when to leave something behind and move on and then cling on to it. The fat pig is right, Mr. Wolvet and Pig. Mr. Buttons. You just call him a fat pig or me a fat pig? He's not a fat pig. You're a pig. So naturally, I mean, I get I'm a larger pig, but still. Anyway, sorry. You're a pig. I'm a pig. Mr. Buttons, leave the gold behind, please. What is gold? Gold is woven pig. I understand that it's gold. Get that. But you see, Mr. Buttons, the one issue with it being gold is that you are a traveler. You probably don't need all this gold. You're doing just fine on your own. But gold. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, I'll bring it back. I don't care. You gotta bring it back. Are you sure it's the best course of action? I'm certain. Alright, I'll bring it back. Thank you! Okay. Now, I probably have to book it because you have the gold in your hands and therefore these things will be after you. And so as you start to run on the count of 3. As soon as you leave this little place, they're probably gonna come chasing after us. Kind of hear them closing in now a little bit. Alright, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Run! Ah! Oh god. Oh jeez. We all ran. Ran as fast as our legs could carry us. And we heard them behind us, following us closely. And as I ran by the pedestal, Mr. Buttons tossed the gold up to try and land on it, but simply overthrew it. He threw too far. The gold went over the pedestal. And so I did the best course of action. I ran around the pedestal. I picked up the gold piece. I placed it on the pedestal. And suddenly, then, all the sound stopped. And I quickly turned around to see one of the beasts. One of the... it looked like a weird statue. Like one of those weird statue lion things. It was like just standing directly in front of me. Face to face. And I just stared at it. Hi. You can keep your gold. I don't want it. All yours. And it kind of just turned and watched me go. along with all the others. They seem more intrigued by us now. And that's right. Let's get out of here. Come on, Mr. Fish. Mr. Buttons, let's all go. Ugh. Fine. We must leave the gold behind. We don't need the gold. Trust me, it's not worth it. Agreed. Thank you. Thank you. You actually are less terrifying now that you're talking more. Honestly, I like it. I like the less terrifying side of you, Mr. Fist. Yeah, I should have expected that. And so we traveled. We traveled outside of the temple. On the way back, it was quite an easy trip. I actually seemed weird, like the temple had moved in a sense. It felt like it was closer to the shore now. Like as if it was placed here to teach us a lesson of some kind. And we called over the boatman, and the boatman brought us back. And we headed back home as... So, what are you doing now, Mr. Buttons? Well, hopefully, not going to any more temples and, you know, maybe just stick to traveling locally. Then we're dangerous. Like that. I think that's a good idea. I like your train of thought there. So now all I gotta do is pass the hour for another... pass the time for another 20 hours. Not pass the hour. We gotta pass many hours. Yep. Pass the time. Want to play I Spy? Sure. I spy with my little eye a wave. Is it that one? No. 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 How about that one? Actually, yeah, it is that one. Really? Yeah, you got it. Wow. So proud of myself. Wow. Yeah. Probably gonna win this now. There's really no shot that I'm ever gonna be able to guess the other waves. Oh, don't doubt yourself, Mr. Wolverine and Pig. I'm sure you can. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Buttons. He did actually win that game. He got 2 more waves in the same evening. But, you know, all was well. And I was happy that even though we didn't get any riches or glory out of that, it's still a fun story to tell about the mysterious temple in the middle of the jungle. And Mr. Buttons and Mr. Fist, and myself included, all went on to live happily ever after. The end. That was fun. Hold on. I've accidentally, there we go. I keep accidentally changing it back. That was a fun story. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I hope everyone else at home also thoroughly enjoyed it. At home, or I suppose wherever you're watching this. I hope you found it fun and entertaining. And well worth your while sitting down and watching this stream of mine. Always is nice. And as always, if you ever wish to submit your own improv story prompts, whatever they may be, you may do so. It's an option. You can go onto YouTube or onto Twitch and click that improv story prompt form. Probably should figure out a better name for that. In the chats, it'll just take you to a Google form, 2 questions. One you can be anonymous if you want. Whatever you want is all good. You go there, click that button, and you know you'll find yourself in a new place. And it'll all be nice and lovely, and you can go and fill out the form, and it'll be nice and, like I just said, lovely, all around lovely. So let's see. Let's actually raid somebody over on Twitch's end. I feel like it's been a hot minute since we actually raided a channel, and so I say we just go ahead and do that. Let's try and find a channel to raid. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Actually, before I do that, I want to say thank everyone. Thank you for coming to all these streams. I know I don't say that very often, but it just really means a lot to me to have people come to these streams and hang out and want to hang out with me. And as I tell these stories, and I know I'm a very small, very, very small VTuber, and it's probably not many people actually know that I exist. In fact, I would be surprised if many did, but you know, even so, it still makes me happy just to see people here, and always brings me joy. So, thank you. Thank you everyone for supporting me and just being here. It really means a lot. All right. Let's raid Bunny Junie over on Twitch. Bunny Junie is always fun. I always like her streams. Thank you everyone. Thank you for coming to the stream. It will be Dying Light Friday. That's our Dying Light stream day. Until then, I'll actually start the raid as soon as I pop out of the curtains here. It's been a hot minute since I've done the start raid. There it is. Wow. But hope you enjoyed this stream. Hope you had fun here. Hope you enjoyed, hanging out. And I'm head back out to space. In space, I'll see you there. And if not, then I won't. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.